Good morning and welcome back to DB&B Daily Bread and Brew, where we nourish our souls while we enjoy a morning brew. I'm Todd and I'm grateful we can spend these few minutes together in God's Word. Let's dive in. Yesterday God woke me up with the verse to share from Isaiah 43:19, which to reiterate just says, "For I am about to do something new. See, I have already begun. Do you not see it? I will make a pathway through the wilderness. I will create rivers in the dry wasteland." Today, I want to connect this to another powerful promise in Isaiah 60:20. It says, if I read it directly from the Bible here, it says, "Your sun will never set, your moon will not go down, for the Lord will be your everlasting light. Your days of mourning will come to an end." Now, what does that mean? Have you ever tried to put together a puzzle without seeing the picture on the box? I feel like that's often how our walk with God feels, right? We have these individual pieces, these circumstances, these challenges, unexpected turns, but we can't see how they all fit together into God's greater purpose. Isaiah 43:19 acknowledges this reality when God asks, "Do you not perceive it?" The implied answer is that often, no, we don't. We don't see what you're doing. We don't perceive the new thing God is doing because we can only see the pieces in front of us, not the complete picture that He is creating in front of us. Think about it for a sec. When you're in the wilderness, you typically can't see a path forward until you're actually standing on it, right? In the desert terrain, the path could be visible only a few feet ahead. You take those first few steps, and then a little bit more of the pathway becomes a little bit more visible to you. And that's often how God works in our lives. He's moving pieces that we cannot see. He's orchestrating the circumstances beyond our view, creating connections we couldn't have imagined before, all to form a path that leads us forward. And this is where Isaiah 60:20 comes into play, right? With such power. While we may not always see the immediate path, this verse gives us the ultimate destination. Your sun will never set and your moon will not go down. Your days of mourning will come to an end. Even when we can't see how all the pieces fit together in our current situation, we can be certain of where God is leading us, toward unending light, toward the end of the mourning, toward the end of the suffering, toward His permanent presence that dispels all of the darkness. The God who is working behind the scenes right now, creating the path that you can't see yet, is the same God who has promised that your current darkness has an expiration date. You will not be mourning forever. Your mourning will end and His light will prevail. Today, I want to further encourage you with this truth, right? Not being able to see the path doesn't mean that there isn't one. When God said He's making a way in the wilderness, He's often working with the pieces you can't see. Opportunities that haven't materialized, relationships that haven't formed, the solutions that haven't revealed themselves yet. So what do we do while we wait for these invisible pieces to come together? We need to focus on God's character rather than our own circumstances. We trust that the puzzle maker rather than trying to force the pieces to fit. As you go through your day today, when you encounter moments of uncertainty, take your peace pause and remember that the wilderness is just the place where the path isn't clear. Pause and say a simple prayer. Lord, I trust that you're moving the pieces I can't see. Thank you. Creating a path I can't yet perceive leads me toward your everlasting light. In closing, I just want to leave you with this blessing. And as we part ways today, just may the Lord give you peace in knowing that He's already working with pieces beyond your view. May you trust His hand even when you can't trace His path. And may you find comfort in the certainty that whatever darkness you're experiencing now is temporary. For the one who makes paths in the wilderness has promised that your days of mourning will come to an end. And so tomorrow, remember that His light is already breaking through. God bless you.